Hello, fish friends. Welcome back. I've been busy in the fish room. Um, I've got a new tank, 10 gallon, to replace the 5 gallon Walmart. I got new fish in the fish room. So without further ado, let's jump right into it and get busy with it. Um, as I said, this is a new tank, 10 gallon. Found it online. $5. $5. Came with the lid and everything. I kind of like the tone of the light. I know my corridors, my pygmy corridors, are loving this tank. They have been out. I've never seen them out so much swimming, and they have been busy out rummaging around. You know, it's you see them swimming around a whole lot more than what they used to. And there goes another one. And they're getting up in the mid column and swimming around. It's cool to see all four of them get together and swim. I'm going to be looking to get some more of these guys. I'm probably going to put them throughout my tanks. Got me some auto cichlids finally. And, I'm really enjoying this tank for $5. Can't beat it. My fry are doing well. It's giving them more room to run, and I have thinned some more of these guys out. Took out some more males and put them over in a male tank, and some more females that I was able to identify and separate out. So we're still growing out these guys. Still plenty of baby fish or fry or juveniles in here to go. So yeah, see, they love the leaf litter. They just hang out, swim around. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm happy because I really like the pygmy corridors. They look like little hummingbirds in the tank, the way they move. I really dig that. I'm really enjoying these fish. Can't wait to get some more. So yeah, there's a good look at the new 10 gallon tank. I think I'm gonna stop doing full fish room tours and just do spotlight videos for a while. I got some ideas. The Marine Land 5 gallon, that seems to be the star of the show, so I'm gonna be doing some more on that, and just videos just on that. So this will probably be the last fish room tour, but like I said, I've been busy and I wanted to update you guys. Some of you guys followed me from the beginning. Even though I don't have many subscribers. What's up with that? You can't show a brother some love? Come on, hit that button. Poke it, smash it, whatever. Subscribe. Like a video. Help me out. So, yeah. Alright, so let's move on to the other 10 gallon. Alright, 10 gallon Walmart. It's doing good. Now, I put some auto cichlids in here too. I don't know if you can see it, if I can get a picture of it, but I'm starting to get some algae buildup on the glass. Yeah. So, I wanted to try to do something to get on that right away. I gotta stop and get some Tums. My snails are turning white, so they're not getting enough calcium, and they're dying off in this tank. So the way I understand it, drop into Tums, they're good to go. So I'm gonna stop. I forgot to get some when I was out this morning. Sometimes I do that, but the fish in here are starting to fill out, starting to look really good. I'm excited. I'm gonna have a lot of fish to play with, a lot of fish to breed, and I'll explain more on that here in a second. Let's move over to the Marine Land 5 gallon. I got some new fish in it. Alright, on to the 5 gallon Marine Land. Now you'll notice the dog treat aquarium, tank, whatever, container is gone. I started feeling a little bad for the betta in that tank because there wasn't a whole lot of room, but we'll go over that here in a minute. Now I took the female guppy out of here and I replaced her with some wild guppies. And I'm hoping to get some breeding between the guppies that I have and these wild guppies, and get some really good, fresh, healthy genetics in my fish again. You know, because they're so inbred and such, they're more susceptible to disease and such. So, you know, getting some more wild genes in them and breeding that out is just going to make healthier fish. So, with that being said, I got some, you know, some plants in here and such that are doing good. It's getting more of that time where I'm going to start finishing this out. Like I said, I got some ideas for other things, other types of plants to go on this. I want to find some air plants to put up here on the tops, like in these nooks, and hang. I think that'll look great. Still haven't done that yet. Still working on things. But, you know, like I said, I've been busy. I've been productive in other places. But the Marine Land 5-gallon is coming along. It's looking fabulous. And when these fish start to grow out, it's going to look great. Again, I got some more. I put some autocinclids in here, or at least one. So, yeah, this tank's got a couple new additions. Put some leaf litter in it, and it is doing great. I'm super pleased with this tank. Seems to be the star of the channel. Every time I post a video on this, it gets a lot of views, a lot more views than my other ones. So, you know, if you like this tank, like this video, please like it, subscribe to the channel. You ain't even gotta watch the videos, just subscribe. So, yeah, it's looking great. It's doing good, and I'm happy with it. Alright, so let's move on. We'll go over to the 20-gallon. The 20-gallon. Now, there are new fish in here. But I don't see her. There's Big Mama. As I said, I'll put her over here. I did put some autocinclids in here. And I have a beautiful betta female in here now. But she's pretty new to the tank, and she does a lot of hiding. Of course, bettas are not a highlight fish. They kind of like it darker. This is a pretty bright tank, but she's been hanging out underneath the leaves, but she's not in there right now. I don't know where she went. I assure you, though, she is in there. And I did want to touch on this. I had spoke on, you know, identifying or sexing fry or juvenile guppies. And if you remember correctly, I had this in the tank. When it was little, it started showing signs of coloration on the tail, and I thought, all right, you know, that's early. It's more than likely a male. Well, turns out, not a male. That is definitely a female. So, again, that's not 100%. Only way to 100% tell the difference is that anal fin. You know? Once they start to develop that pow. Uh-oh, guys. Look at that. Bang. There she is. Maybe she'll come out for a show. She's in there, though. But, yeah, once that pow starts to develop, you know, they start flexing it forward and to the side. That's a surefire sign that that's male. So it's not, you know, it's not 100%. You want to use all of them, try to get them out as early as possible if you want to have virgin fish. If you want to control your fish population and you have live bearers, you got to have separate tanks. Otherwise, they're just going to breed and breed and breed and breed and breed. I wish she'd come out a little more. Ooh, you got a little bit of a picture. You guys probably seen this type of betta before, but I really like her. I love that green. And sometimes she looks green, sometimes she looks blue. I'm just digging that. There she is. Look how pretty she is. Now, she's kind of small, so I didn't put her in the tank with the male. Because, well, I didn't want him driving her nuts or hurting her. You know, when she's not even close to being ready. She's just a baby yet. But she'll grow out just fine. I'm probably going to get some more. I guess the suggestion is 5 females if you're doing, you know, like a sorority tank. It should be 5 females to 15 gallons. And 1 male to that 5 females. So, if you've got a 30-gallon tank, you could have 10 females and 2 males in that tank. Now, that whole thing about you can't keep bettas together, males. Well, look, that's the old wild ones, and yeah, they're vicious. These guys are inbred. They've been bred together. They're used to being with other bettas in a colony. If you have enough plants in there where there's a lot of hiding spots, a lot of places to get away, they'll do fine. You know, and plenty of fish to separate out the aggression. They settle right in. Now, that's not always 100% with every fish. I mean, some of these guppies get pretty territorial and nippy, so you just got to keep your eye out for the aggressive one and be ready to call it out and put it in its own tank or find it a forever home. You know, with a friend that maybe they was thinking about a fish, but, you know, get them set up, give them a fish, get them started in the hobby. It might be the one thing that gets them hooked. Because as you can tell, once you start, you can't stop. It's like a Pringles. So yeah, there's the 20 gallon. Alright, let's move to the 5 gallon because I did not get rid of it. Obviously, that's where the male betta went. And I'm pretty proud of it. I really like this tank. It's not out here amongst the rest of them. It's in a bedroom because obviously I don't have any more room out here for it. So, without further ado, let's go check that out. Alright, here's the new betta tank. Now, I got it back here in the dark. It's low light, so it's what he likes, and I don't even know where he's at right now. Now, there is an auto cinglet in here. I put one in here. He's probably going to love it. You know, I'm not all sure. I got to do some research, and, you know, it's going to be trial and error. I'm trying to find tank mates that are cleaners, you know, a cleaning crew for this fish, because I mean, if you guys go back and watch some of my videos, I had some baby guppies in his dog treat aquarium for a little while, and they were fine, and I tried putting them in again, and he ate the one. So there's the auto cinglet. So hopefully with everything going on in this tank, there's plenty of hiding spots. I can get some pygmy corydoras or another auto cinglet in here and help keep this tank in check. But the tannins are doing good. I love the way the light glows in this. It kind of looks like, you know, natural sunlight shining through a river, you know, bottom. Yeah, I'm digging it. So let me flip on a light, see if we can get a little better look in here. Give me just a sec. Alright, there's a little bit better view. Now I know betters like it a little darker. They don't like a bunch of light. I kept the pothos in here because if you go back and watch my videos, it grows underwater. It does just fine. All those are new leaves that came in underwater. Those are the 3 original leaves. They grew in fast and they stayed short. I did notice that. They tend to stay shorter and shrubbier. So I'm gonna leave them in there. I got some, you know, other things in there. Some wild moss that I harvested. And I'm just gonna let it grow and go and see what happens. Try to make it as natural as possible for this guy. And at some point, his female friend that will go in here periodically to breed. And there's gonna be plenty of places for the babies to hide. I think it'll be fine. So we'll see how all that goes once she gets bigger. Who knows? I might have to get another male by that time, but I don't know how old this fish is. But I mean, he seems to love this tank. I do. I like it now. You know, it's just kind of, it's nice. It looks like, you know, with the lights off, like you just dipped your head underwater and you're looking dead on at the, at a river bottom. I like it. May not be, an ideal aquascape or style or anything like that, but it works for me. So, yeah. So we'll keep you updated on this, obviously. And that's it for now, folks. That's all I got. Peace out. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. You know you want to.